Welcome to the channel. So I want to talk about a few things that I would do if I was in charge at Ford, and I think I have room to talk here because I am a loyal customer. I got quite a few F-Series trucks, and there's two there and there's one back there. So this is what I would do if I was in charge, not necessarily in charge at Ford, but in charge of the F-Series line at Ford. So number one, if I was in charge of the F-Series line at Ford, first thing I would do is merge the technology that's between the 2.7 and the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. The 3.5 liter EcoBoost has that crazy low end torque that is just amazing, and the 2.7 has the most efficient, one of the most efficient engines in any vehicle, that any production vehicle. What it does with a gallon of gas is pretty amazing, and the main difference between the two is the water-cooled exhaust. So I would think that I would do the water-cooled exhaust on the 3.5 EcoBoost so that you can gain a little bit more efficiency out of it, move a little more heat, and just have a better engine overall, and potentially even a cheaper engine to build because you're eliminating the exhaust manifolds, the bolts, the gaskets, all that stuff, and you're just doing a head. So you're making an engine that's quicker to build. Maybe the heads are a bit more money, but the time saved in having water-cooled exhaust would be phenomenal. And then, the 3.5 is one of the top engines you can get, but the GM, the 6.2 that comes out in the GM, that's very competitive, and you could argue that that's a better engine than the 3.5. I feel like if you took it to the next level with water-cooled exhaust, I don't think that the competition would be able to catch up with that anytime soon. So I would do water-cooled exhaust on the 3.5. I know the bottlenecks, probably the bigger displacement engines are harder to do water-cooled exhaust, but I mean, I would figure it out, do a bigger radiator, do a more robust cooling system, and I would try to see if we can get the 3.5 to have water-cooled exhaust. So that would be a big thing that I would do. Moving forward with the Super Duties, I would not necessarily think that the Super Duty needs a 7.3 liter V8. I mean, it's kind of cool, but they're going to a pushrod V8. To me, it seems like a money grab. Pushrod V8s are significantly cheaper to make, and GM's been doing it for years with great success. But they're cheaper, easier, simpler engines to produce, which is great. I like that, but I don't know if it should be sold as a more premium option than the 6.2, because quite frankly, it's a cheaper engine to produce compared to the 6.2. I think what they have with the 6.2 is really good, but they should just improve on that. And if there's some kind of finite amount of money that they have, maybe not do a 10-speed transmission in this right away. Keep the cheaper 6-speed transmission that's reliable and robust, and go to keep that transmission, which we all know and love. It. We're plowing snow, we're towing, we want something that's been tried and true and reliable. But keep the architecture of the 6.2, maybe beef up the internals, maybe beef up the rods a little bit more, and then go to a higher compression with direct injection. I mean, we were seeing clearly that we can get away with a lot more compression when you add direct injection. It's been tried and true, it's been proven technology that's reliable, and GM's doing it. They're doing it with their V8s. They're going to a direct injection. Why not do direct injection or dual injection and have a competitive engine, one of the more powerful, best-in-class engines? And there's no downside really. I mean, there's a little bit added complexity with direct injection, but the systems have become reliable, they've become robust, and the engines with direct injection, well, dual injection, are going to be some of the longest lasting engines on the market. There's less cylinder wear and things like that because of it. So having dual injection, getting more power. And then for the aftermarket, we have a significant advantage in the aftermarket as far as power adders because of dual injection. Now you get engine that can be supercharged up to like 700-800 horsepower compared to a engine that's not direct injected, which, as you see, there's no real, I mean, you can still gain a good amount of power by supercharging, but it's just not worth it when you compare it to direct injection engine. If you supercharge a port injected only engine, you're only going to get 150 or so horsepower. You're not going to get more than double the power that you can get with a direct injected engine. So that's what I would do if I was in charge at Ford, just to start. I mean, there's probably some other things, but just off the top of my head, that's what I can think of right now. Anyway, leave me a comment what you think you would do. I mean, if you were in charge at Ford or the F-Series truck, or if you want, just leave a quick video and tag it into this video in the comment section, and we'll see what you come up with. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, comment below, and hope to hear from you soon.